Now this is an interesting exhaust because this K-tuned exhaust is actually oval. Exactly 3-inch, as you can see. And it sits so nice and flat, you know, this oval pipe. Smoky. What's up guys, hope you're keeping well. Welcome back to another video. And as you can see in our screen over there is the exhaust system that we're changing over today. If you didn't watch the last video, go and check that out because we did the 4-to-1 manifold, which is on now. So if you didn't see that, go and check that video. I'll put it up here somewhere on the screen. And yeah, so the next stage is putting this on now. If you look at our old system, this was our race pipe. I think it's a chap speed 2.5-inch. We're going to measure everything as well just to make sure that our upgrade is actually bigger. Not just visually, but you know, let's test it and put the numbers to it to see how much bigger. Now this is an interesting exhaust because this K-tuned exhaust is actually oval. And that's supposed to obviously assist clearance, because if you look here, even though that's 3-inch, you can already see how much shorter that is. And what's been happening, if you look at this current pipe that was on the Civic, is it's been scraping. There's a bit of plastic that was caught under the car there. But anyway, yeah, it has been scraping if you look at all of this. So hopefully that actually helps us and improves performance. It's like a win-win situation, really. Because if it was 3-inch and like this one, not oval, I think we would have run into a couple of issues. But anyway, let's just make sure we are upgrading from our old one. So we'll zero our gauge here. Make sure that's zeroed. So how many mil? 63.5 it looks like. Yeah, is it 2.5? Yeah, it is 2.5. If you look at the top there, 2.5. So that is 2.5 external. And then if we look at our other one, that should be exactly 3-inch, as you can see. We'll measure the internal diameter of this, so we know it's 3-inch on the outside. So what's the internal? 73.91. I don't know what's that. 2.9 inches or something. Yeah, 2.9 inches or something. So yeah, that is quite massive. So yeah, we're definitely upgrading on that. This pipe, obviously, there's no point me measuring that. That's 3-inch anyway. But what's interesting on these, they all seem to be the same size on the collector. Now, I don't know if that's just because of the decat or if that's like the normal size that they use or whatever. But they all seem to be the same size on the collector. So what is that? 59, so 60 mil. Yeah, this one's nearly 61. So pretty much the same size on the collector, but at least flow-wise, it will be better after the collector. The Spoon Sports one, I'm sure this must be 2.5-inch as well. Yeah, 2.5-inch as well. So yeah, that will be our upgrade, guys. And it's a nice exhaust. I like, you know, the tip, how the tip looks and stuff. I don't know if you can see that on there, K-tuned. But yeah, let me get that fitted. There's not right. So this Lambda, luckily I've got a spare Lambda, so I've left the one on the car for the time being because I'll get the proper thing for that, which is like an extender. But temporary, I'm lucky enough to actually have 2 Lambdas. So if you see, I've got one that had its cable chopped off when I bought one of the 4-to-1s. You know, I used one. So I've taken off some cable from that one, which are those ones. I've prepped those up nicely. And I'm just going to basically put those to extend each and every cable. That'll give us, I don't know, a couple of centimeters or whatever. So obviously, once that's all done, I'll put some heat shrink and stuff on there and, you know, make it nice and pretty. And then we'll get the proper thing anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on with that to get that all done and dusted. Right, so if you look, guys, you can actually see how much distance we've gained from there to there with our little middle inserts, if you want to call it that. So yeah, I'm gonna put the last one in, and as you can see, obviously I've just soldered and put each shrink on all those, so those are nice and tidy. Then I'll move that one to the middle just to hold them all together, and I might put insulation or something after. But yeah, that's as best as it's gonna get for now, really. But yeah, I'll finish that off and we'll get it fitted. Right, so here's how much length we've actually gained, as you can see. It's only a little bit, but that's just how much we needed for it to fit. So even though this is a new Lambda, I'll have to leave it until I get, you know, an extender or whatever. Thank God I've had this one, so I'm gonna fit this in. That should fit nicely once it's all in. Right, so here's our extended one. Obviously I've put some white insulation so it looks a bit uniform, but yeah, looks nice actually. Nice, no, perfect length as well, not too long, not too short. So yeah, that's in now. Time for the exhaust. Right, it never rains, it pours. Anyway, we can't fit that exhaust on the car because it looks like we've got to take off the rear anti-roller, because obviously the normal exhaust, the pipe is short, you know, it only goes up to like there, whereas with this it's all that's got to go in. So yeah, I'm gonna start it for laughs without any cat and without any exhaust, just a down pipe, you know, the 4-to-1, and yeah, let's see what it sounds like. Clearing up, brand new heat trap and exhaust. Right, so anti-roller I've just loosened obviously, and thankfully, trust me, I was praying each time I took those bolts off because I was scared that they might bloody end up shearing or snapping in half. So yeah, that I think we've got clearance now, so we'll put our exhaust on now, hopefully. I'm hoping that's all it is. And I can confirm, guys, this car actually has front and rear JDM sway bar. So I think the rear is 22 mil and the front is about 25 or 26 mil, somewhere there. So yeah, but anyway, it's not too bad. We'll get that done now. We are all done. Sway bar is back on. Copper grease there to hold it nicely. Hey guys, this thing is super tight in there. I hope it doesn't touch. You know, I'm looking at, I mean, it's all put up nicely, you know, on the hangers and stuff. The middle hangers also on further down the line there, if you can see it. But I mean, look at the sway bar, how close, right? Look at the chassis of the car, how close. Maybe you can see that. Yeah. So I just hope it doesn't touch. Hopefully they've made them like very good. But it actually looks nice. You know, it actually looks nice. I need to lower the car so I can jack that end up so we can actually do the, you know, the center section, but it looks super nice. That tailpiece, yeah, it looks sweet. Right, it's all fitted, guys. So let's have a look. Everything's bolted up nicely and it sits so nice and flat. You know, this oval pipe, I honestly, K-Tune have really knocked it with this one properly. You can see it used to scrape you on whichever car it used to be on. Back ones are in. These usually leak because it's already had some sort of thing, so I might have to put some paste on here at some point. But yeah, we'll give it a start up, see what it sounds like. Hopefully it's not too crazy, but I don't know now with this decat and stuff. Whoa, it sounds nasty. Evil, rather should we say. Jesus, man. I'm sure that must be mainly because of this Jap speed 4:1 as well. And obviously 3-inch, but it actually sounds like quite high-pitched, you know? So we'll take you for a rip. Pretty much sounds straight piped, you know what I mean? It's so ridiculous. Hey, this exhaust is crazy. What is it, 25 degrees? Just listen, yeah?